Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Darkness 5001. Originally I was going to do an Outlast stream today, but I'm not really feeling it. So what we're gonna do is we're probably just gonna play some random games. I don't know what random games yet. I think we're gonna start out with maybe some Insurgency Sandstorm, then gradually move on maybe into some Bigfoot or even some of the Hunter Call of the Wild. But I think I'm going to wait for the Outlast stream to be Monday. Just been having a bad couple days, so I don't really feel like playing it. Not going to be. And since Outlast is a horror-oriented game, I need to have focus, and right now I can't really focus on that game right now, and I really do want to be invested into the game with you guys. So what we're going to do is we're probably just going to play some Battlefield 4, Insurgency Sandstorm, basic games that aren't exactly too heavily focused or orient towards focused attitudes, because I kind of just want to play some games and see what we get. The stream will be posted obviously to the YouTube channel, so if you end up missing it live, you can always go back and watch it on the YouTube channel. Let's start out with some Insurgency Sandstorm. I haven't played that for a few days, so we're gonna try our best to get this thing up and running. Now, I'm not going to switch from stream starting yet, because I have an in-game layout, whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to do, but since sometimes this game does not load right away, I'm going to wait before we actually get the game up and running, which it looks like it is now currently doing it, so we're going to turn that on. Now, I hope the audio is good. I know for a fact that I have been having some audio problems in the past, which does make it a little bit more challenging to tell whether my audio is actually good or not. So we're going to try our best here and see what we can do. Now this game, unlike Battlefield 4, is it's a lot more, I guess, combat oriented. It's definitely a lot more realistic. I guess realistic's a weird term to say because it's not as realistic as like Arma and stuff, but depending on the game will depend on your amount of realism. I think the most realism in the game is the damage model. It takes like 1 to 2 hits by any gun at some points to kill you. And then other guns, it takes 1 hit, depending on the caliber of weapon you're using. So it all depends on the game itself. Yeah, see, like right down here, it says, you can die in 1 shot. Be careful. So. All right. Lag. I did not see where that guy was, but okay. Didn't even see him. Gotta stop playing this like it's Battlefield. I gotta... Guy is definitely spraying the SKS.
Man down! Tossing an incendiary!
Go, 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 go. Guess not. Looks like I'm the one pushing. You do not want to sit on those stairs for a long period of time just because all it takes is one guy.
I'm kind of stuck in some rocks.
Alpha's taken. They just took Alpha.
Gotta be careful if anyone's playing with it. Do a slash respawn, that should respawn you.
Yo, whoever just walked past me, can you shoot me?
Where is
see your name, but help me.
I'm on my way over to you.
Alright, thanks, Doug.
Now you might be wondering why I did that. He was stuck in the rocks. It's a weird glitch sometimes that happens in the game, where you get stuck in the rocks if you're trying to go prone on them, and he just happened to get stuck, so I ended up having to shoot him, even though that does negatively affect me. In-game, it ultimately would help him. So. That's why we always hold the corners. Man, terrible shot. And that sucks. All right. I know there's a guy over by this container, I think. I'm gonna try and push our way over. Oh, so I actually hit him? That's surprising. Terrible shot. Yep.
We're taking Charlie!
Ah, that sucks. And it was my own teammate's grenade. That's what makes it so much better. Maybe that's a game that I could show you guys. Civilization. Maybe do like a small Civ stream. I haven't played Civilization in a few days. We could get Jake and Mike on it too. That might be fun.
Securing Charlie!
Reload, because I'm knowing all my stuff. GG.
When I look at my stats and discern, just know my limitations are my strengths.
What? Oh, that's why he got 1 kill on 17 deaths. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, and I know Insurgency Sandstorm usually isn't the most popular game that people like on my channel. I think that last video only had like 5 views, so we'll probably play a few more rounds of this, and then we'll probably kick it off into something else that I know a lot of people tend to like. Well, what seems to be the most popular, I should say. I honestly don't know what people like. Anyway, someone messaged me on Discord. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, had to sneeze for a second. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Alright. But at least we're playing domination, which ain't too bad. It's one of the more easier things to do. It's more the laid back modes. Push is more of the tactical stuff. And we're good. Let's do this. I think I killed him.
By God, you're dead!
That's where I would put camel in an environment like this. That's always a great idea. I'm gonna try the MP7. Haven't tried this one a lot. Tried it a few times, but that's usually on push map, so it's not like I had a lot of attachments. Whereas in domination, I can kind of just use what I'd like. Just waste ammo.
Stop shooting me!
Hi.
Slowly. Going in.
Where are they?
Reloading. MP7 would be fun to own in real life. It's probably one of the fastest firing guns in the game next to the FAMAS, which I think is the fastest firing gun in the game, unless they change that. Thinking the only thing that the FAMAS has a challenge with is the AS Val, which is I think the second fastest firing gun in the game. This would be the third.
Fuck!
And I probably should have just waited.
Look northeast! Enemy!
Look northeast, enemy. Northeast is this way. Launch the cross. Never mind. Let's switch out to something I'm a little bit more comfortable with. Where is it? This is good. There we go. I've not played this game in a long time. Okay. And if you hear me going quiet in this game a lot, it's because you can hear enemy footsteps very clearly. So I'm trying to just listen out.
Okay, where is she?
Yep, footsteps. Someone's using a shotgun.
C is clear!
Move up the stairs, go back out the way we came in. know I got one. Reload. This thing only has like 30 rounds and this thing blows through. There's no tomorrow.
I need to reload. Hang on.
Alright. Go, 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 go. Should have just kept the secondary out. Stupid move to put it back. Volume seems to still be pretty loud for you guys. Let me turn that down just to... Not that much. I'm gonna turn it down to like 14.3 and see how bad it is, because this is a loud game, not gonna lie. It's still a little up there. Let's see. Ooh, sniper.
Watch out, grenade.
Never mind. Not a sniper.
Not bad.
I'm gonna check my other corner. Let's see. Out of the way. Oof. That's figures. I think this thing has 1,000 fire rate. I don't think I killed him.
I'm reloading.
If anything, never mind. It's gonna try and cut through that window, but it wasn't gonna work out. It's not like Battlefield where I can still take a few more bullets of damage. Even with this heavy body armor on, it doesn't make a difference. Oh, come on. Of course, I spawned like right next to him too, so I have no idea. Kick down the door. Okay. We're gonna try and flank these guys. They have a lot of the main walkways or areas that I would go covered, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get around them. It's a little bit more dangerous because I think that's what most of them are, some of the other guys on the enemy team are doing, so we have to just watch our six. A lot more than we normally would. One's down. Two's down.
Security guy.
Alright, let's we gotta keep it. Let's get down. Someone's, I think, shooting either RSAS or even not an F-14. That's way too short of a fire rate. got him. We traded at least. That's fair. Yeah, like I said. Well, I said the R-SAS. This is the SAS. So. They're in this room. That grenade's probably gonna hit me. Whatever. I could have moved, but what's the point? They would have shot me if I tried.
Change the magazine!
Let's try and capture C. I don't know if there's anyone here. Ooh, that was close.
I'm burning him! God's sake, move away!
Push.
C is clear! Chista, chista!
Yep.
I'm over here!
Yeah. Ooh.
Fuck!
Basically barrel stuff that dude. Yeah, I figured I was gonna be the one killed in that engagement. That's fine.
Notice how Ruby Rose is irrelevant anymore.
Nine objectives. It's a lot. Nice. Well. AS Val is definitely a nice gun, but it's very fast fire rate, ends up dumping more ammo than you actually use. You'll probably end up wasting a lot more than you're actually killing, unless the guys are like lined up for you to take down and they're in close proximity. The AS Val is definitely a more iffy gun to use at range. Unless you have it set to single shot, which I don't, because when you're going up with the fastest fire rate, most engagements, you're gonna dominate just because of how fast the gun's shooting. Hillside, I will change this gun though. I'm not using the AS Val on this map. This map's a weird one. It's kind of like a medium range, close, well, CQC mix, I would say. It all depends on how you look at it. Because there are people who do long range or medium range sniping, but it's mainly a CQC environment. So I'm probably going to try and do something that's more medium range, just because the ASVAL ain't exactly the greatest. Even though it's great in CQC, it's not good when it comes to having to deal with people at range.
Listen, take only what you need, okay?
Yep, we're gonna go with this.
Get moving!
Let's go. Ooh, lag. That was a weird lag spike right there. Very.
Securing C!
Let's get through here. I'm trying to move as quickly as I can to get to the A objective. That's where most of them are going to be heading, so it's going to make it easier for me. I don't think I killed him. Someone's got me pinned. Oof. Move up. Go, 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 go. We are completely outnumbered right now. Yeah. Ooh, someone's using the 50 cal. That's an interesting one. I would use it, but recoil is insane, and overall doesn't have much going. Someone's using smoke. Push through here. I don't. Yeah, I didn't get him. It's not dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Told
What
you.
the fuck was that?
And there was no point to even bother winning that. Let's go with this. The hunter camo is nice. Never mind. Accuracy of this gun's weird. Never really been the most accurate with this. SAS is definitely something that is an interesting weapon to use nonetheless. It's definitely a fine addition though to the game. I like its addition, but it does have its limitations. I mean, I think the M14 kind of outclasses this gun, in my opinion. Just because basically the M14 is a full auto feature. And it's 20 rounds, but it's 20 round lock, but it's extremely fast. The rounds do some of the biggest damage in the game, and its penetration is massive. So it's like that gun can definitely dominate. Whereas this, it's semi-locked. I think it uses the same round, but it might actually use, I think, a NATO round instead of a 7.62 round, which is what the M14 uses. So I think this one, it's kind of been brushed off to the side because it's been made innate by other guns in the game that were already in the game before this gun came out. I mean, I guess it is up to personal preference, but I've seen people just pick the M14. That's what I would recommend, especially if you're looking for a gun that can do both close quarters and long range. M14 is probably the way to go. Yeah, I knew he was there. I thought I saw a head. Is that a... That's a man. Reload. This has a 30-round magazine. I think that's the only plus to this gun is that it has a 30-round magazine. Stop using the 50 cal. Ooh. Yeah. Let me see if I can do something. How much is it for? Ooh. This one, I think? No, not this one. This one. That's it. So it's 2 times magnification, 2 times magnification. No, I know, 6 times magnification, sorry.
Get in C!
Oh, that was typical. Am I in the same building that I just died from? Guess I am. That's with him. Weird.
We're capturing A.
Weird how those spawns worked out for us. Where are they? Guess these rounds don't go through walls. That's kind of sad. Someone moving over here. I tried. Whatever. Switch our gun out again. I don't really like sitting on this map. Only matter of time before someone finds me. Let's go with the AKU. Let's go with the loading grip. Do a holographic. I don't think there is. Yeah, there's for it. So. Now, supposedly the loading grip gives us a faster reload time, but I don't know that because I don't use this grip.
Look out! I'm throwing a grenade!
Probably should have known that that was gonna happen, but you know, just do it by now. Yeah, figures. Plug in rounds. Move up. Well, at least I heard the shots. I mean, I didn't know that he was there in the smoke. That's typically where most people hide. It gives you perfect cover for the front door that goes across the walk, that area right there. And it also gives you cover for the stairs, too. We're getting shot at.
Enemy on B.
Right there, someone's behind that wall. Push towards the pillars. We'll quickly peek this wall just to make sure.
They captured B.
Yeah, okay. Probably should have bursted that, but yeah, he's shooting at me now. Alright, well, that door's closed. I want to be careful here because ooh, someone's already here. Great.
You're dead, guys. Don't worry.
No one's watching the streams. I think once this match ends, so we're not ditching our team, I'm gonna switch out the game. We're gonna go, do probably the Hunter Call of the Wild. These clearly combat-oriented games right now just aren't really doing so good. It's not really feeling it. You're dead. Oh, come on. shot from over here, I think. Don't try it.
Come on, guys. That's not how you clear Alpha.
What? 2
Alright.
points? What the? That was good.
Alright. So, let's exit the game. Let's see here. Let's go and play some The Hunter Call of the Wild. Someone messaged me over Discord again. Let's get the in-game loadout going. What sucks is that I really want to play music for you guys, so like, let's say I go to the bathroom or something and I have the Be Right Back screen on. You guys aren't just, you know, sitting here, no sound, no nothing. Problem is, though, in recent time, they've been flagging basically everybody who uses copyrighted music in their streams. And the problem with YouTube is if I post it to YouTube, they're gonna copyright strike the video, even if I have the sources and whatnot. Let's see. All right, so I know there's whitetail, blacktail deer. What? This rifle here. Need to see what it's compatible with. Alright, so level 4 through 8, which I think is most animals. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to get rid of the M1 Grand for now. Just because there is no point to use the same weapon for similar weapons classes. Turkey Call we can get rid of. Red Deer Call we can get rid of. Elk Call we keep. This we get rid of. Let's see. Bleat Deer Call's good. Moose Call, excellent. We're not gonna be hunting rabbits, so... or coyotes, so we don't need that. I think this is all that we need, since we're also not hunting geese. Actually, let's move these down. Moose Call's gonna be... yeah, we'll keep Moose Call number 7. 8's gonna be... a Distressed Fawn. No, we want these switched. Move everything up 1. Okay. Alright, here, let's see. What do we got? Now this is Leighton Lakes, one of the biggest maps in the game. And this was actually what you would start out with if you don't buy any of the DLC. Personally, one of my all-time favorite maps, because it reminds me so much of where I live, which is in New England. Reminds me a lot about New England landscape, the animals, and whatnot. So it's actually a really, really nice map itself. Let's go down here and see if we can spot any deer. So basically today, I think what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be looking around for some animals. I'm thinking mainly deer, because I like hunting the deer. Bear, if we make it to the nighttime, which it is 15:21 now in-game. So the nighttime will be coming around soon. I'd say about 10-15 minutes in real life. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hunt until nighttime, and then maybe we can go and hunt some bears. There are moose on this map, which, as you just heard there, one of the better animals to try and hunt. I know they are one of the bigger trophy animals on this map, next to the coyote and the black bear. So let's see here. And I think also the Roosevelt elk are also trophy animals, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really hunt them, though, just because, frankly, there's not a lot of places to hunt them, with the exception of up here in this northern section of the map, and these mountainous regions right here. And sometimes you'll find them dotted everywhere else, but usually here, here, and just down this, like, strip between these areas. That's about it. So it's not like you'll find them all the time. Let's see here. Now, occasionally, if you're lucky, you'll see a massive herd of deer in this general area. But I think that only happens in the morning, and since it's 15:21 now, I think the deer moved on from this location. But I know a moose is around here. It's a female moose, I know that, but a moose nonetheless. Doesn't look like there's any animals. Let's fast travel over to the lake. Now this is the area where you'll find bears. This is where we're going to be coming later on at night.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now.
Oh, thank you,
I'll
dude.
send the coordinates.
Yeah, usually you'll find bear. Oh, look at that. There's the mallards, aka the ducks. Yeah, you usually find bears dotting all around this area. Sometimes you'll see deer on that end as well. This is like a big hotspot for animals. Alright, he said there were tracks over here, so let's go take a look. Let's see. Black-tailed deer. Black-tailed deer male. These were just now as well. Which means the deer might be in this area. Oh, great. We are upwind of them, though. So we're going to have to fly this. Actually, this is a quieter game, so I think what I'll do is I will turn up the... Why does it keep doing that? I will turn up the volume just a bit, so that you guys can actually hear all the stuff in-game, you know. Where are you, little guy? Now, there is a specialty white-tailed deer that I have yet to see. It is actually, I think, rarer than the albinos. It's called the Great One. Now, this thing is the only white-tailed deer and the only deer itself, unless you consider elk and caribou deer. It's the only deer that I think has a legendary status, which is more rare than the albinos. There's only one per game. Well, one, I think, in the game, unless you restart the game itself, which I'm not doing. But there's one in the game, and I have been looking for him ever since it came out. And let me tell you, he's been very difficult to track. Very difficult to find. That was a bear. Black-tailed deer? Yep, right there. Black-tailed deer female down there. I don't see anyone else with her, though. Which is concerning, because if she's the only one of the herd, there's no point to go after her. And the male's in this one anyway, so it's not like black-tailed deer male mating call. Okay. So they're actually this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to go find them. Now this thing I think has a higher effect rating, but it's also less distance. So I actually need to close these gaps between us. But I do know that one of the things that I'm looking for the trophy cases, which I do need to do a playthrough of that. I might actually do that in the stream to show you guys all the trophy animals that I have from most of my areas. But I'm looking for, I think 3 male blacktails. They'll be the ones who were the best. Is that mate? Yeah, I think that was mate. Feed zone. Nice. This is... She's right there. She's right there. She's not fleeing, though. Why does it say she's fleeing? She's not fleeing. Hold on, is the game glitched again? Do I have to restart the game? The game might be glitched. She's not running. Ugh. Well, she isn't... I think she was glitched, so I'm just gonna claim this, even though it's not even a right hunt, because there was no hunting involved. Yeah, the game was glitched. So, we're gonna try and find some other animal. That's kind of sad. First animal we see and it glitches out. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of New England itself. Big pine trees, mountains. Nice area in general. Nice area in general to live. Let's see here. Let's look at the map. There's a hunting stand down here, so we should make our way towards that. 400 meters this way, so we're gonna make our way down this way. To try and see what we can find. The hunting stands are actually really nice because I think there is feed zones down here, because they wouldn't put hunting stands near areas that aren't of an interest. So we're gonna head down here and effectively see what we can find. That's an elk. Let's do an elk call. See if we can get him back here. Love that call. Now they are in the denser part of the forest, which makes this very difficult for me because unless they come out into an opening, it's going to be difficult for me to actually get a shot off. Roosevelt elk mating call this way. It does look like the forest kinda clears. I like the echo that it has, the echo effect. I don't know if you guys can hear that because of the game, but it's a very, very nice echo effect. Basically, as I do the call, it echoes off the mountain and reverberates through the valley, which is really nice. I think they added that into the game because it never used to do that. Which now that the call does do that, it actually makes it really, really interesting. Sadly, though, they've never upped the distance for the animal's hearing, so it's not like they're going to hear it past 200 meters. But, you know, they got to make the game somewhat balanced, because they don't want you calling an animal from I don't know, half a mile away and then having it walk all the way to you and then, you know. So overall, it's all about balance. Everything in this game has to be balanced because, sure, you could have tons of things to hunt, but problem is if you have things that are broken and it ruins the hunt itself, you know, it ruins it. Trying to call. Oh, hold on. Right there, right there, in front of me. That's a bear. It's blonde. Alarmed. Alert. Hit it. I don't know where I hit it, but I definitely hit it, and it's probably a vital hit, because that thing's dropping its blood rates. Yeah, it's dead. Came out here to hunt a Roosevelt elk and ended up hunting a black bear. A blonde black bear, at that. Yep, vital hit. You can tell by the blood splatter there. Probably a lung shot. Nothing too big. Bears are difficult to hunt, in my opinion, when it comes to when they stand up like that, because it's hard for me to judge where their heart is. Yeah. See? Right here is their heart. And I ended up hitting it in its lung, so it's not like that's too bad. But not bad. It's a blonde type, which is a rare one. Well, somewhat rare. Did I kill it? I don't know if I hit it twice. Hold on. Hopefully we didn't, because... There we go. Oh, it's dead. Okay, it didn't register that we hit it twice, which is nice. Yeah, this is the Roosevelt elk. Common fur type. It's not that bad of an animal. I've seen them with bigger antlers, but that was also before their True Rack came out. Let's see here. True Rack score. 268. That ain't bad. Let's see here. Hit information. We're not gonna taxidermy it today. Just because, frankly, if the animals continue to glitch out, I don't like to taxidermy them. Just because it's not exactly fun. I didn't really hunt it. So I try to taxidermy the animals that I've actually hunted. Other than that, I just don't taxidermy any animal that I haven't actually hunted. Like, if it freezes in place, I mean, sure, I'll still kill it just so I can get rid of it. But overall, I'm not going to taxidermy it. Since I technically didn't really earn it, I just walked up on it and it just wouldn't move. Because that's how you can easily cheat and get a diamond. If the animal's frozen in place and it's a male, you literally just have to aim for where the heart would be, and then just also aim to where you would also hit the lungs, and then you get a diamond animal, which isn't exactly fun that way. Diamonds are one of the rarest. I think I've only gotten... See, I can check. Hunter itself. Hunter profile. Yeah, I've only gotten 6 diamonds. That's how rare they are. These are the rarest trophy kills you can get is diamond. I've gotten 6. And then, obviously, the 2 most common are silver and bronze. So, and that doesn't even factor in the ones that aren't, like, the ones that aren't even a score. So, diamonds are the rarest animals, well, rarest, I guess, types of kills you can get. So, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, most of the diamonds that I've gotten, I think, are only on Vahunga, which was the Savannah map, the first map that we ever played on. Well, that I played on with you guys. And then I think the other one was Yukon. And that's because the trophy system on that is broken, in my opinion. Many animals on that map are trophy animals. You have wolves, bears, caribou, moose. So I mean, it's not difficult to get it, especially since most of the wolves, which is usually what I hunt on that map, most of the wolves are level 6 and higher. So it's like, if I can get them in a position where I can easily take them down in 1 or 2 hits, it's easier to get a diamond. So that's why I have that many diamonds, is just because of the animals that I've hunted are just either extremely easy to hunt, which I really wish the wolves get a patch or something that make them difficult to hunt, or at least very dangerous to hunt, or, you know, make them spawn less. Like the lions. It's rare to find a lion now, like on the Vahunga map when I first played with you guys. It was more, I guess, challenging is the word, I guess, because they added it to where the lions are rare to spawn now. They used to spawn like crazy, but then they added a patch where they would spawn generally less and only during certain times of the day. So it's rare now to find a lion, and it's even rarer to find the albino one. Oh yeah, I remember that church. It's where I scared Jake half to death. It's actually pretty funny. Let's see here. Not a lot of animals today. Not a lot of animals today. Surprised that there aren't any feed zones in this area. Go down towards the church. Maybe we'll find something. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite maps, because before you could, how you saw actually on the title screen, before you could select a map before you couldn't select maps from the title screen, you had, or the main menu, you had to go into a multiplayer session, switch the map, open up the multiplayer session with that map, cancel out of the multiplayer session, and then join in the single player game in order to switch the map. And it made it very, very annoying for me until I discovered that you can easily press M, press H, and then it has all the maps open for you. But beforehand, I never knew about that, so I had to switch it through the multiplayer. So I ended up just spending a lot of time on this map because I would end up having to restart my game, which I didn't realize that at first, that's what it actually did. It reset my entire game when I pressed new game. So it kind of sucked because I worked hard on one of the things, and then I ended up pressing new game by accident. So I ended up just staying on this map entirely. Rifle rounds. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I ended up staying on this map for a very, very long time. Even with all the DLC I had, I stayed on this map for a very long time and didn't really, I guess, change it. So a lot of this map I know like the back of my hand because I've explored it mostly. You know, I've explored it fully in its extent. Like, I know where animals are. I've hunted many animals. Nice black-tailed deer right there. Let's get this out. I don't want to scare him. Not that. This. I want to scare him off with my scent. I'm actually going to try and hunt him. Wait a second. He has a bigger rack, though. Let's get this out. What's the range? 180. Alright, this is a level 3. But you could tell by its antler size, it's not that good. Both the antlers aren't exactly the greatest, but, you know, it's... I might go for this one right here. He's also a level 3. Alright. Broadside shot for him. Hit both. Another one. Hit all three. And there's a Roosevelt elk, as you can see on the side. Right over there. Is it a male? No, it's female. Alright, let's go hunt. Well, let's go claim these two. I'm not sure about the second one that I shot. I don't know exactly where I hit him. It looked like it was a long shot. And then the third one, I honestly don't know if it was a long shot or not. It was very hard to tell. I don't like aiming from behind or in the front just because it's very difficult to actually get the shot you're looking for. Let's go up. Oh, yep. Looks like that's actually a decent amount of blood. So I think I might have actually dropped him. I know I dropped this one. This one dropped instantaneously, which allowed me to get the other shot off. Let's taxidermy him as well. Let's go after this second. Non-vital organ hit. I think this one over here. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Non-vital organ hit, but it definitely hit him. We may not be... I know he was dying. To say the very least, he was dying. So let's see if we can go find this dude. Oh, yep, here he is up here. Oh, wait, no. This is a different one. Oh, yeah, this is the second one that I hit. I guess spine shots don't count as vital organ hits. And then here's the third. Which is surprising, because I think they used to count spine shots as vital organ hits, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, pelvis, intestine. So yeah, it wasn't great. Alright, so what we're actually going for is this little point here. I don't know what it is, since it is a question mark, so we're actually currently on the right track. I think this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's a dormant, or it was a dormant volcano, and then it turned into a extinguished one. I'm not too sure. I know that's what I think the lore said in the codex. So this is actually part of a volcano. Mount Leviathan. Yeah, it used to be a volcano. And then I think this area was one of the valleys. But yeah, I know for a fact this one used to be a volcano. Mount Leviathan used to be a volcano, I'm pretty sure. Or at least that's what the codex said. I don't know if that's true or not. More black-tailed deer moving this way. Thing is, I'm upwind of them, so if my scent eliminator fails, they're gonna smell me before they see me. And they're gonna bolt. So I'm not really hunting them. Like, yes, I'm tracking them, but I'm not necessarily going to hunt them. I'm gonna definitely go to this waypoint first. To try and see, you know, man, that bird's annoying. Sorry, I had to shut that thing up. I don't like birds laughing at me. It's not fun. Anyway. I don't know if there's actually any feed zones over here. I think this might be an area where you can hunt geese, because I do remember, I had a lot of feed zones unlocked, and I think this is one of my biggest pet peeves that they did. One of the updates, they reset all the animal herds, which I was fine with because I was running out of animals to hunt. But what they neglected to tell us was they also reset all the feed zones. So all the feed zones that I worked for months on end to try and find and get, were completely erased. Like, this map was, like, you see how it is, let me find it, right here. See how this is right here? It was like, kind of like this all over the map, though. Because I explored every bit of it. I walked a lot of places, and I found a lot of different, lore and codexes for the codex and whatnot. Learned a lot about this place, Leighton Lakes. And it just goes to show that these guys really do put in detail. In most of their maps, they put in a lot of detail into the lore. Like this map, I think personally, is my favorite map because of how much lore is actually in it. Like, I found a plane crash one time, totally by accident, too. I didn't actually realize that I was stumbling upon it. And then because I was tracking a thing of Roosevelt elk. And I ended up just stumbling upon the plane wreck itself, and then I found the codex information for it. So yeah, it was actually really nice to just explore the map, and I think that was a geese, if I'm not mistaken. Or a goose, whatever you want to call it. It's just really nice seeing the lore and the detail that the devs actually put into this game. You know? It just makes it so much more, I guess, interesting. Because for people like me who actually like to explore the map, like, yes, this is a hunting game at its core. But I think it's also kind of built for people who like to explore and kind of learn a little bit. So it was kind of a fun experience for me to just walk around and do a lot of stuff on this map. Let's see. And this is it. This is the Leviathan area. Leviathan Lake. Not seeing any animals, though. An interesting place. Kinda wish they had fishing. This would be an interesting fishing location. Leviathan Lake. I'd definitely play this game a lot more if there was fishing involved. What's that? Stick? Anyway, let's keep going. Those chipmunks, man. Or raccoons, whatever you want to call them. Whatever makes that noise. Let's see what's up here. It's actually quite interesting. I've never been up here and spent like an entire day up here, so there might actually be feed zones and stuff. I'm here at the complete wrong time to find them. But I'm surprised that I haven't seen any mallard feathers or droppings, because usually that's what I would assume that mallards would come up here. I don't really come up to this part of the map at all. And I think it's because of the fact that, from what it looks like, there's not a lot of, it's like no animals, no droppings, no feed zones, no watering zones. Not even a rest zone either, like, maybe this part of the map was just supposed to be a peaceful place, a quiet place, I don't know. We're getting close to it. Wonder what it is. It's probably something to add into the codex, if I'm not mistaken. Because since I haven't seen any feed zones or anything, I don't think it would be a stand or even a blind. Because where is it located, actually? Yeah, so it's probably inside that little foresty area, so it's probably just like a codex or something. Maybe a mine. I don't know. Let's see. Beautiful sunset. Yeah, 17:22, so about right on time. Yep, looks like something to add into the codex. It's like a cave. Oh yeah, look at this little area. It's nice. Leviathan Cave. Trianguloraptor, new discovered species of spider. That's nice. Awesome. That was a nice little walk. What I think I'm gonna do right now, guys, is I'm gonna pause the stream. I guess is how I would put it. I'm gonna pause the stream here. There we go. Sorry, I had to move that around. So, yep, we're gonna pause the stream here, and then so I can go get a drink of water and stuff like that. And then we will continue our hunting adventure into the nighttime. We're gonna try and do some nighttime hunting. Or at least I'm going to attempt to do some nighttime hunting. I don't really hunt at night in this game, but we're gonna try it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned to the game. Let's see here. Back to the in-game loadout. There we go. Alright, map. Let's move back over here to where the bears will be later today. Fast travel, and we're gonna probably do some night hunting. So, oh, I just heard a bear. There it is again. Like I said, bears usually spawn at that end of the lake. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and work my way over there. Also keep an eye out for other animals as well. But bears are what we really want to try and get today. Look at that. More mallards. Should probably try duck hunting. Never really do it. Because there's so many other, I guess, in my opinion, better things to hunt. Duck hunting's never really fell into my categories of what I want to hunt, so. But maybe it would be an interesting experience. I've only done it a few times with I think Jake. But I've never actually like sat down definitively and decided to, yes, let's go duck hunting. Would you look at that, a bear. Level 3 female. He's calm. He's actually running towards us, which is nice. Why is she running though? she's calm. There we go. She's only about 200 meters out, which ain't bad, so I can actually take a shot from here and probably hit her. I think I hit her in her shoulder blade, though. It's hard to tell. Come on. Stop glitching out. Stand still for a sec. Nope, she's dead. I don't know if where I hit her. I think I hit her in the shoulder blade, and these bullets don't exactly pass very far through. So, I mean, it could have been a long shot. I don't think it was, though. Just because it did look like it hit more of her shoulder blade area, which ain't exactly the greatest. There's one black bear down. I think these are more bear tracks over here. Yeah, they are. That's a female bear. Very old, though. But she was through here. Never mind, I guess I did hit a vital organ. Yeah, heavy... medium blood loss rate. Not bad. Let's see. Oh, I guess I did hit her in the lung. Went right by her leg. Right through the lung. Guess it ain't bad. What's up here? Another one. It's another female, though. I'm looking for the males more often than not. It's a blacktail zone. Yeah, let's go up there then. 400 meters. We can kind of sprint to get up there. Take a look at some of these fur just now. That's common fur type. Common fur type. Blacktail deer. Okay, so the blacktail deer are moving up here. So we might actually get lucky and find a blacktail deer. This is a female blacktail deer. But the feed zone that we're going to is over here. So we're trying to flank around. As you might have saw on the map, there is a stand. I think about probably 100, 150 meters away from the feed zone itself. So it will give us a good vantage point over the area where we can actually, you know, see the animal and see if there's any... There's the male bear, I think, that we just saw. Yep. He's right there, too. But luckily, we are not hunting him today. So he gets to run off. We're going to try and see if we can find some blacktail deers. Deer. We're just going to try and find some blacktail deer. I think deer itself, as the English language, is already technically plural. No one says deers. They just say a herd of deer. Or look at all those deer. They don't actually... There's no... It's kind of like moose. There's no plural for moose. It's just moose, just deer. Okay, we're about 100 meters out. Where's this stand? I know it's up here somewhere. Where's the bear again? Maybe we will hunt this bear. Persistent. Nope. I don't want to take that shot. I ran out of... was basically going to run out of breath soon, so... Dude, this thing runs. Another one. I mean, what I could do is I could go up to the stand, which is over here. Try to call them in. It could take a little bit. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the stand. Oh, look at that. There's the deer. It's a female, though, so... Is that a male? Male, male. Well, that was the herd that we were attempting to go and hunt, but, you know. Win some, you lose some. Eventually, they'll come back. Because I didn't actually hunt them. This is a nice area. This is a very nice overlook. This would be perfect for animals. I know that this is a rest zone, too. Another stand. Oh, no, it's a ground blind. Stick zone. Very nice. Very nice. Let's set our goal here. Start moving, I guess. Usually don't do ground blinds, but they wouldn't put ground blinds in a weird position over here unless there was something actually to hunt, which could actually just be rabbits or something. So we're actually gonna go grab the ground blind just so we can have it and keep it, I guess is how I'd put it. But yeah, that's probably what we're just gonna do right now. And then all the animals that we'll see on the way there, because I'm almost 110% sure we're probably gonna run into the animals again. Yep, there's the bear. See, bears are kind of tricky in this game because they'll smell you before they hear you. And even if they can just hear you, they'll immediately start running away. So you kind of gotta get them when they're already calm and kind of just relaxed. Ah, the owl was loud. Oh, this is a different bear. This is a female. Yep, female. So the male is definitely somewhere around here. See, what I like about Latent Lakes, which is the map that we're on currently, you have some thick areas, like right here. Then you have these, like, openings, which is really nice because you'll actually... If you take your time to look around the openings, you may actually find animals wandering out into the open, like just at the nick of time. So you know it's always good if you're a first-time player to kind of sit and admire the scenery that you have because it will definitely help you in the long run, especially if you're looking for animals. Open areas like this are sometimes great to just take your binoculars out and just start scanning. You can scan the area and whatnot. It's actually really nice. Other female. So where's the male? Where's the male? Where's the male? I'm not sure if those deer veered off, but they most likely did. Look in here. Yeah, they probably veered off back towards their drinking spot. Like I said, I didn't shoot at them. Even though I could have, I didn't. Let's see here. More female. That's a coyote. Now this is the open area that I would love to just look across and see an animal. Because what will happen is if you take out your binoculars, if you do this, you might see an animal or at least some movement like hidden behind the bushes, which definitely would help you in the long run because it gets you more observant, and over time that will gradually translate over to you seeing movement constantly. So like, okay, I look over, see something move in the bush, so I'll freeze and I'll just watch the area that I saw, and then you'll figure out that either it was because you were moving or if it was because maybe something on the ground like a dust particle moved. But over time, you'll actually get better at just pinpointing like what is an animal, what's not. And personally, in my opinion, it's always good, like, if you think it's something, to just stop and take a look. Because you never know. It could actually have been something. Like, I've run into multiple cases where I thought I've seen something. And I stop and I scan the area slowly. And then it turns out, yes, I did see something. It was a deer, or it was a bear. You know, so it's always good to just stop and scan the area occasionally just to kind of figure out where everything is and what's going on with everything. Let's see. Alright, well this is a blind, so there has to be a reason. There might be a lot of animals that come through here. Maybe deer, moose. Alright, since there's not much animals over here, what I think what we should do is go up to this area over here. It's a nice hunting stand. Black-tailed deer, moose, more black-tailed deer. What we'll do is we'll actually fast travel up here. We'll probably change the time as well. Deer. One lone female black-tailed deer. What is that? Is that a moose? Yeah, I think it's a moose. Yeah, it is. Hard to tell like what that was at first. Deer. Another deer. Not a lot of males today. Another female. 6, I think I put it at. It's resting. Trying to get a spot on it so I can get it as a resting zone. Nice. Not bad. That's the female moose. Another one. A lot of moose in this area. A lot of moose. Yep, that's a female moose right there. See, it's also another good trick to do, why you should always scan the forest. It's because you'll really start to understand and identify what animals you're looking at. Like, I've already known what a moose looks like, but there are other animals that I didn't really know what they look like until I really started to play the game more. And as you play the game more, you'll gain the experience and stuff to actually like understand what animals you're hunting. Would you look at that? Another watering zone. Alright, let's change the time. Probably gonna change it to like 5 o'clock in the morning. To 5:30. As you see, most of the animals despawned. Because I did change the time zone, which changes the time itself. And will accelerate whether the animals are here or not, so. What we're actually going to do is we're going to go up the path to that stand, which is about 1 kilometer away. So we're going to ride our ATV probably 500 meters. And then we're going to hop off. Alright, let's go up the trail. Yeah, I've only been up here a few times, but I remember the first time I went up here, there were like moose, deer, bear, all running around in this little area. It was really interesting. Look how open this area is. Oh, there's a deer in there. Yep, right there. It seems oddly quiet in this area. Last time I came up here, there were tons of animals. Most of which I didn't even try to hunt. Well, let's go up to the observation. Oh, here they are. Here are all the deer. Okay, well, let's go up to the observation post, because I do have a perk that'll... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at all these guys. Whitetail. A lot of whitetails. Wow. Anyway, as I was saying, I got a perk that allows me to find feed zones. So long as I'm on an observation post. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head up to the observation post, see what kind of feed zones we got up here. because I don't specifically remember. I think there might be a white-tailed deer feeding zone just because of the fact that there's a herd of white-tailed deer that it clearly has not been hunted by me. But I thought there were I thought there was at least one more, two more feed zones up here, or need zones, I should be saying. I kind of want to know what those might be. Stream is getting a little bit long, so what I might do is if I'm not getting these need zones and whatnot, I think I might end the stream. Just because I'm trying to keep a cap on how long streams are, because I know most of you who watch them are not watching the whole stream, and you guys are probably not going to want to watch another hour and 30-minute video. There's a lake over there. Can we get to that? Yes, we can. Nice. Let's get up to the top.
Topeka was an important area to the indigenous population before the frontier expansion and smallpox epidemic. The descendants have a reservation elsewhere today, but the reserve has worked with them to raise some totem monuments to honor these grounds.
White-tailed deer feeding zone over here. Moose resting zone. And then a white-tailed deer feeding zone. Nice. Take a look. It's only 300 meters out. Let's head out and see if we can find some white-tailed deer. Maybe we'll even get the great one. You know, that would be my luck too. I have not found the great one in months, so I'm just hoping that when we actually do find the great one, that I have you guys along with me. That would kind of be sad, hunting the great one and not actually being able to have you guys sit there with me and watch me hunt it. Or at least get a clip of it, you know? Nice area. Well, they're not over here now, but at least we know that they could be over here at some point during the day. Well, I think that's gonna be all for the stream, just because... Oh, why does it keep doing that? It keeps messing up my stream setup. But, I think that's gonna be all for the stream today, guys. Like I said, probably most likely going to be doing the Outlast stream on Monday. I don't know if Jake will be joining us or not. But either way, I'm still going to be doing the Outlast stream. So if you guys do want to check that out, just come in and join me. I'm probably going to do it around 12:50ish. Maybe even 12:30. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I do know it's definitely going to be on Monday. So, like I said before, this stream will be posted on YouTube. So if you didn't catch the live version, which, judging by my viewer count, there's still no one watching. So anyone watching it now, thank you if you actually stuck around this long. If you ever want to come back and rewatch it, it's going to be on YouTube for you to come back and rewatch. Other than that, guys, leave a comment, like, subscribe. If you feel like it, you don't have to. If you didn't enjoy the video, leave a dislike and a suggestion of what I could do. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.